Welcome into LakePoint Sports, the Southeast Super Sophomore Games. The launching pad for so many players to take that next step on the path to the future games. Players from Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, and Tennessee all in action today at the LakePoint Sports Baseball Village. I'm Cory McCartney. Today we've got a great matchup for you. Host Georgia going to be up against Team Alabama, so this one's going to be a lot of fun. We're just minutes away from the first pitch in this one, and we can go ahead and cut to our dual view here. We'll give you the starting lineups on one side and our game action getting away here on the other. And we are quick to start this one off. Cole Carroll going to lead things off here for Team Alabama. Robert Wade starting off on the mound for Georgia in this one. I'll say a first pitch strike there from Wade. Robert Wade out of Whitefield Academy, got a fastball around 83.4. Carroll from Chelsea pops that up, and that is on its way into right field, and that is out number one. So as we look at our starting lineups here, Carroll's in red yesterday. They're picking off where they left off in game action yesterday. So Carroll now to be followed by Hampton Love and then Maddox DiCaprio, who will be on the mound for Team Alabama. Here is Hampton Love. Wade misses low. So we'll give you another look at that starting lineup when it's Georgia's turn to bat. Now we'll dig in here with our single view game action here. Again, the Super Sophomore Games from LakePoint. There's a nice net in the background there. So the scouts are actually in that tent behind home plate there, taking in the action. You can see the TrackMan readout there. It's an awesome opportunity. So many players have used this as kind of that launching pad to get on to the future games. And the swing and a miss. So yesterday was primarily a workout day. There were some games played later in the day yesterday. A couple more game sets today, and that will be the end of this Super Sophomore game experience for these players. Dribbler, first base has it. Race to the bag will be won by Hampton Love. They know they beat him to the bag. It looked like Hampton Love was swinging off some wheels there. So now going to be two down. This is going to be Maddox DiCaprio. I mentioned DiCaprio will be on the mound to start off this game for Alabama. DiCaprio out of Oak Mountain. He's the 51st ranked player in Alabama. We'll see him shortly on the mound where he's up to 85, but also pushing 96.3 EVs for this 5'10", 195-pounder. First pitch swinging, second base has it. DiCaprio grounds out. We're through half an inning. You are watching the Super Sophomore Games from LakePoint Sports. It'll be Georgia's turn at the plate when we return.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our second baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
You got to make sure that we're having the top premier products. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports.
Everett, Neela!
But you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Achieving your health and fitness goals takes hard work and the right nutrition. That's where First Form can help. Our industry-leading protein supplements can help fuel your journey. Visit firstform.com today and elevate your results.
Welcome back. Cory McCartney with you. Super sophomore games. Alabama against Georgia. Going to get our first look at Georgia here at the plate. Start off the bottom of the first inning. Being led off by Brogan Stevens. You can see there R.J. Westbrook to follow, then Smith Browning, Riley Shumpert, Landry Bowling, Jack Green, Brody Sapp, Luke Gowdy, Chase Webb, Grayson Parker, Carter Rayleigh, Rylan Long, Tate Broom, Xavier Rodriguez, and Robert Wade. And I feel like Santa Claus just running through a long list here. Hope they've all been nice, and the scouts will obviously have the final say on that one. We see how things net out here from the super sophomore games for these players. Again, Maddox DiCaprio on the mound. Well, we say Maddox DiCaprio, but I'm pretty sure that is not Maddox DiCaprio. It was listed first on the pitcher's list, but Maddox a right-hander, and that is clearly, my eyes do not deceive me, not a right-hander. That's a strike here to Stevens. Check swing strike. He's now got 2 on him. Facing an arm lefty, pitching primarily from the stretch. Dribbler goes foul. It says Hampton Love on the mound here for Alabama, which is a fantastic name out of Tallahassee. 6 foot, 188-pounder. Fastball around 80 miles an hour. And Stevens going to be aboard to start off this inning for Georgia. So with the Lowndes 29 aboard, comes R.J. Westbrook out of Mount Perrin. And Mount Perrin's 2029 class is just absolutely unbelievable. The number of them on this squad. You got Rylan Long, who's the second-ranked player in Georgia. You got Riley Shumpert, who's 13th in the class. R.J. Westbrook, who's currently at the plate. He's 10th in the class. Just on and on. This 29 group for Mount Perrin has an opportunity to be real tone setters for this squad. We're going to get a courtesy runner here. So Westbrook, 6'4", 185 pounds, got that real long windup. And this low from Love. In this event, a real opportunity, again, for these players to kind of put themselves on the map here in terms of next summer and that chance to play in the feature games. It's a strike from Love. A little bit here, we'll bring you an interview that we did during the future games with Hudson Elmore, top-ranked player in the state of Georgia, a guy that rode the future games into that opportunity, the super sophomore games into that opportunity to be at the future games, and he has now just had a rocket strapped to his back. Now the top-ranked player in the state of Alabama. Again, we'll hear from our interview with Hunter Elmore here shortly. Love bounces that runner, taken off for second. Love with that fastball around 80. Also has a changeup 76 and a curveball that works 68 to 69 miles an hour. Westbrook goes down the left side, and that is going to be extra bases for him. Runner going to round third. R.J. Westbrook's got himself. He's going to get the 3 in time. He does. R.J. Westbrook's got himself an RBI triple. He's got Georgia up here in the bottom of the first inning. This is Smith Browning, 27th ranked player in Georgia out of Northwest Whitefield County. He's 5'11", 170 pounds. Smith's got a fastball around 99, EV around 99.4. Bat speed around 72.8. Now he's got R.J. Westbrook at third and Georgia up 1-0. Mrs. High, these sophomores got a big act to follow after what we saw last week during the feature games, and the junior feature games and senior feature games as well. Just unbelievable performances. Across that 450 plus coaches that we had here, 959 athletes in total out of 49 states and provinces, 76 players run a 6.7 or lower 60, just unbelievable. 23 players with 105 plus EVs. Swing and a miss, he goes down on strike, so Love's got his first strikeout. Also saw 22 home runs of 400 feet or more during future games, and 42 players with 75 mile-an-hour bat speed or higher. So just some unbelievable performances at the plate. Continuing our Mount Perrin conversation, this is Riley Shumpert now at the plate, 13th ranked player in Georgia. He's 155 in the nation. 6'3", 175-pound outfielder, going to try to drive in his high school teammate R.J. Westbrook, who's standing at third, with Georgia up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first, 1 out. It's a strike in the outside. Now, if you typically join us, or maybe you've never joined us for one of our broadcasts before, we normally have more than one camera angle to provide you, but I think with everything happening behind home plate, there we go, look at that, just like on cue, it decides to give us a secondary view. I was going to apologize for the camera's performance, but now we get a look at Prep Baseball Georgia scouting director Hudson Graham back there behind home plate. Miss outside here to Shumpert. 1 down in the inning. Runner at third. Georgia up 1-0. Shumpert EVs to 94. Bat speed north of 70 miles an hour. Drives that one foul. This one runs a 6.92. But again, with so many of these Mount Perrin 29s on display in this one, you can understand why this is a team that figures to be a force in Georgia over the next few years. All right, well, Shumpert strikes out. Inning is over. We'll be back with more. You are watching the Super Sophomore games. Georgia leads 1-0.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45-minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Georgia leading 1-0 as we move on to inning number 2. Coverage of our Super Sophomore Games 2026 edition. Mac Thompson here at the plate to start things off for Alabama. Mac, the 45th ranked player in Alabama out of Bose. Primary catcher, 5'10", 201 pounds. Got EVs to 94.8 miles an hour. Bat speed right around 70. Swing and a miss. Brogan Stevens on the mound now for Team Georgia. Gets a strikeout to start off the inning. Gives this big J.B. Fowler, 6'4", 240 pounds. You see the effectiveness of the secondary stuff here from Stevens. Got a fastball around 86, but also works a changeup 69 to 74 and a curveball 69 to 71 and a slider as well. Fowler gets that past the second baseman, and J.B. Fowler's got himself a one-out single. So what was the top of the order in the previous game that Alabama plays? Give us now Malloy Yek. Yek from Hoover, 5'7", 140-pounder. You see the dive on the off-speed here from Stevens. He's getting a lot of swing and miss. Yek's got EVs at 90.9. Going to try to move along Fowler. Rylan Long behind the plate for Georgia right now. Georgia has the #1 catcher in the nation in Xavier Rodriguez, as well as Rylan Long, one of the top catchers in the country as well. It's just an embarrassment of riches for Georgia in this 2029 class in terms of catching. So Yet goes down on strikes. Rodriguez and Long, the numbers 1 and 2 catchers in the country. And then you also have Kanan Fralick from Starrs Mill, who's 5th at the position in the country. Hudson Bradford from Woodstock, who's 12th. Tyler Hickman, Cartersville, who's 19th. And Tate Broom, also in this game, out of Sonoraville, who's 25th. So that's 6 catchers in the top 25 in the nation are from here in Georgia. That one was laced by Peyton Horbuckle, so he'll be aboard now. So runners at first and second. Brings up Colt Prime. Prime from Hoover, 5'8", 151-pound shortstop. EVs to 93.2 for him, 74.1 bat speed, also runs a 6.89. Flips that one down the left side. Left fielder making a play on that, and he will catch it Inning will be over, and Georgia continues to lead 1-0. They'll be up once again when we come back from LakePoint Sports.
What do you get when brilliant minds roll up their sleeves? When all-out effort is in lockstep with a thirst for knowledge? You get an OWL with a rich history of making history. We're busy blazing trails. We're more than 50,000 strong. Our moment is here. So let's gather up, dig deep, and rise together as owls.
At IHG's Holiday Inn Express, you can take on Miami, Mexico City, or Minneapolis. Fuel up with free hot breakfast, all while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. Guest how you guessed at IHG Hotels and Resorts.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports.
Everett, Neela!
But you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Achieving your health and fitness goals takes hard work and the right nutrition. That's where First Form can help. Our industry-leading protein supplements can help fuel your journey. Visit firstform.com today and elevate your results.
Our action continues. Georgia leading 1-0. Hampton Love is back on the mound for Alabama. He's going to have Landry bowling. Landry, I'm pretty sure, mic'd up right now. So Drew Thomas is down there with him. Landry was pretty excited to do this one. Had a lot of fun with him during the Georgia Dugout Club event in studio for an interview. Definitely an exciting player for Jefferson. Strike from Love. Bowling 14th ranked player in Georgia. He's 165 in the country. 6'1", 175-pounder. Rips that down the left side, and that is going to be all kinds of trouble. Oh, beat it. It could not beat it out. Guy with 100.3 EVs laced that down the left side. Camera didn't cut, but we'll just use our imaginations and know that the third baseman made the play, and bowling grounds out for the first out. Gives us Jack Green out of Denmark. 5'10", 159-pounder. EV is a 90.5 for Jack. Per the Weather Channel, a 12% chance of rain here in Metro Atlanta on this Sunday, so hopefully no interruptions. This Green fouls that one off. Lord knows we had enough during feature games to suffice for, well, it was really kind of a definition of what we had for the entire summer here at LakePoint Sports. Just out of nowhere storms delaying our schedules, and just happy to bring you sunshine baseball game, and he gets hit on the foot, but Green doesn't want to go anywhere. He'll just flex that one out and continue. Jack Green just making sure they put a check mark in the toughness category on his prep baseball profile. Digs back in, fouls that one from Love off. Right down the middle for a strike, and he goes down on strikes. So Green steps back in there, but winds up a strikeout victim of Hampton Love. That gives us now Brody Sapp out of Brunswick, 5'10", 160-pounder. Miss low from Love. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Mentioned in our offset there, teams from Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, and Tennessee all here in action. And as you can see from the reaction of the batter, that is the inning ending out as he laces that down the right side into someone's awaiting glove. So another half an inning is over. Georgia's still up 1-0 when we come back.
This is our brand. It's chips. Subs, of course. Soda. This. That. Sweets. Smiling faces. Green. More green. Ice cream. But first, veggies. How about a meal for one? Or hummus is fun. Time for cleanup? Done. All this goodness. Your life, your brand. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Backed by over 100 years of engine design and manufacturing and a highly skilled dealer network. Yanmar. Yanmar Tractors. Quality. Hardworking. Reliability. Leave no job unfinished. Yanmar. Visit us at www.yanmartractor.com or see your local dealer for details.
Achieving your health and fitness goals takes hard work and the right nutrition. That's where First Form can help. Our industry-leading protein supplements can help fuel your journey. Visit firstform.com today and elevate your results.
Welcome back in. Georgia and Alabama here in the 2026 Super Sophomore Games, Southeast Super Sophomore Games, that is, from LakePoint Sports. This is Mac Howard here at the plate for Alabama. Howard to be followed by Easton Strickland and Caps Burks. Howard out of Guntersville, 6 foot, 158 pounder, EVs to 94.7. He's contending with Brogan Stevens, who's in for his second inning of work here for Georgia, and he works that in for a strike. Stevens with a near 20-mile-an-hour difference between his fastball and curveball. There is that curveball, and he gets a punch out, a frozen punch out, by the way, of Mac Howard. It's a little love from third, and he'll now get an opportunity here to face Easton Strickland, 48th ranked player in Alabama out of Hope Christian Academy. Strickland first pitch swinging, that one is going to be down the left side, and Strickland's got himself a one-out single as he rounds a bag or retreats back to first. Strickland obviously hunting fastball. He got it, and he now turns it over to Caps Burks from Central Phoenix, 52nd ranked player in Alabama. Fouls first pitch off. Burks 5'11", 160 pounder, 86.3 EVs out of him, 67.5 bat speed, stands 5'11", 160. Strickland taking off. The throw down from long is in plenty of time. But Strickland smartly goes to the top side of the bag, and he's now got himself a stolen base. Strickland slated to be the next pitcher, at least according to the pregame documents I saw here for Alabama. So Burke's now got a tying run in scoring position. Can he break through? Give Alabama a little juice. That one is going to drop in down the right side, and Burks is going to have extra bases. Strickland's going to round third and easily makes his way home. And Burks, RBI double, and we are all tied up now at 1-1. Burks, just nice piece of hitting, just laced that down the right side, drops it in. You put a ball into those corners here at LakePoint Sports, and it is just all kinds of trouble. And Burks caused that to notch this thing up now with 1-1. That gives us Noah Allen out of Stanhope Elmore. 5'10", 172-pounder. He drives the first pitch into right field. Burks is going to hold at third, so we'll have him at the corners. They are hunting fastball here early against Brogan Stevens, and after he got an opportunity to work a count and work in that curveball, you can understand why. So being aggressive early, we'll see if that continues with Cole Carroll, 31st ranked player in Alabama. He's got runners at the corners. And he is. Bouncer right back to Stevens, gloves it, throws to first for the out, but Alabama has tied this thing up as we move along. You were watching the Southeast Super Sophomore games from LakePoint Sports.
This is our brand. It's chips. Subs, of course. Soda. This. That. Sweets. Smiling faces. Green. More green. Ice cream. But first, veggies. How about a meal for one? Or hummus is fun. Time for cleanup? Done. All this goodness. Your life, your brand. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
All tied up at 1-1 here in our matchup of Alabama and Georgia from the Southeast Super Sophomore games from LakePoint Sports. Cory McCartney with you. Luke Gowdy now stepping in here for Georgia. Had a chance to chat with Luke yesterday before workout day here at the Super Sophomore games. And 7th ranked player in Georgia, and Luke told me a year ago this was a guy who was on nobody's radar, and he just came out of nowhere out of Harris County, had himself a gigantic freshman season at the high school level, and then just followed that up with a torrid pace during the summer, and he rips that down the left side, and he's going to be out number one as he halts his progress before he reaches first. I think we'll say that was a foul ball, and Luke's going to step back in. He in fact does, so Luke's AB continues here. Had an unbelievable run at the 14U National Championship. 16 hits in all in that one. Doubles, triples, inside the park home run. He gets that right past Love and a race to the bag between Gowdy and the ball, and Gowdy will be aboard now. He told me technically he should have had 18 hits, but 2 of them were called errors, but if you ask him, they were singles. So technically, he says he should have had 18 hits during the 14U National Championship. Regardless, 16 in the record book, at least our record books, along with a litany of extra base hits in that effort. Just a monster year for Luke Gowdy, now the 7th ranked player in Georgia, expecting big things for him. He's now standing at first with that leadoff single. Chase Webb. Webb from Etowah. On that roster for Etowah's 2nd state championship in 3 years. He swings through that one. 89th ranked player in Georgia, plays second base, 5'11", 170 pounds. Chase was playing third base to start off this game for Georgia, and he puts that in play down the right side and is caught by the second baseman for the first out. Gowdy holds his spot at first. And as you see, actually they doubled him up. You just see Luke Gowdy now making his way back. Unfortunately, our camera didn't cooperate there, so couldn't bring you that double play, but some strong defensive work from Alabama. Now has 2 down. Gives us Grayson Parker out of Central. Parker is number 65 here in the state. Primary third baseman, 6'2", 160-pounder. Another chopper. Another opportunity for our camera not to cooperate. And another half an inning is over. Still tied 1-1 when we come back from the Southeast Super Sophomore games.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our 2nd baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
You got to make sure that we're having the top premier product. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
Achieving your health and fitness goals takes hard work and the right nutrition. That's where First Form can help. Our industry-leading protein supplements can help fuel your journey. Visit firstform.com today and elevate your results.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports. Well, you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
At IHG's Holiday Inn Express, you can take on Miami, Mexico City, or Minneapolis. Fuel up with free hot breakfast, all while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. Guest how you guessed at IHG Hotels and Resorts.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports.
Everett, Neela!
Well, you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Welcome back. Tied up at 1-1 here between Alabama and Georgia in the Southeast Super Sophomore games. Riley Shumpert is the new pitcher in for Georgia. Mount Perrin. First pitch fouled off here from Hampton Love. Couple run scoring extra base hits for both squads so far. Georgia's R.J. Westbrook with an RBI triple, and Caps Burks responds with an RBI double that's got us all tied up at 1-1. Missed the high there from Shumpert. Shumpert, we got him with a fastball around 79, but those metrics are about a year old. He's got an outfield arm of 86, infield arm of 80. But again, those are older metrics. I'm going to be excited to see, coming out of this one, some new baselines established for these players on the mound. Skips away from his catcher. Carter Rayleigh now in at catcher. So if they looked a little crossed up before, we did have Rylan Long behind the plate previously for Georgia. So they're not allowed to be crossed up because they are high school battery mates. Battle continues here between Shumpert and Love. Love, 6 foot, 188 pounder from Tallahassee. Goes down on strikes, and now we're going to get a look. Another look at, anyways, at Max DiCaprio at Oak Mountain. 5'10", 195 pounder. So a bite on that outside pitch, that's strike one. Mac Thompson in the on-deck circle here for Alabama. One goes off speed, but a bit of a disconnect with Rayleigh as that one goes back to the net. Rayleigh behind the plate out of Mount Pisgah. That one's in play down the right side into right field territory. It's going to be caught. Runner's going to make the way home, and it got him at the plate. So Rayleigh showing the defensive skill set there as he tags out the runner. So an attempt at Alabama to take the lead. Instead, they'll have a runner at first. So Mac Thompson with one out. Oh man, he gets a hold of this one. Mac Thompson gives that ball a ride, and that is on its way. That's way all the way, man. He just absolutely hammers that baseball, and he's going to have himself a ground rule double. Mac Thompson just smoked that baseball. Looked like he had an opportunity to get out, and I thought maybe Mac thought the same thing as he held there at first momentarily, but he's going to be standing at second now. 2 in scoring position for Alabama as Thompson just drilled that. Another big bat stepping in now. J.B. Fowler, the 6'4", 240-pounder. He wants what Mac Thompson was ordering. Shumpert with a miss outside again. Runners at second and third. 1 out here in the inning. Fowler at the plate. Tie game. Now step at 1-1. Works at him for a strike. Pretty sure that's the pitch Thompson wanted. Maybe mad at himself for holding back on that one. Oh, Fowler nearly got hit by that one. Shumpert being awfully careful here with Big Mac with J.B. Fowler after watching Mac Thompson absolutely hammer a ball. Check swing, holds off. He's going to be aboard. Bases would technically be loaded, but we're going to roll the inning.
Windscreen Factory, more than just windscreen. We're a full-service sports facility contractor. We manufacture windscreen for sports and construction, do fence repair and installation, and fabricate field netting and batting cages. In addition to manufacturing the products, we also install upon request. We make safety padding for backstops, rails, and walls, as well as full-service print shop with logo, branding, and signage capabilities. Please call us for a quote today.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports. Well, you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Welcome back to LakePoint Sports. Cory McCartney with you. You are watching the Southeast Super Sophomore games. Still tied up at 1-1 here between Georgia and Alabama. Carter Rayleigh is going to start off this inning for Georgia. Carter's to be followed by Rylan Long and Tate Broom. New pitcher in this one for Alabama is Easton Strickland, 48th ranked player in Alabama. We've got a fastball around 85 for Easton, followed by a changeup that works 69-72. Also has a curveball, 66-68, and a slider, 59-64. Goes secondary there to get the called strike against Rayleigh. Rayleigh down the right side. And we'll use our imagination and ultimately see the umpire signal out number 1. Mentioned Rylan Long, second-ranked catcher in the nation, second-ranked player in Georgia in the class of 2029. It's 50th nationally. The only player ahead of him in the state, also sharing this roster with him, and Xavier Rodriguez, who's 2 batters away in the order. Long drills that one. And we're once again forced to watch the umpire, who signals out number 2. So I think the main point right now is we're expecting some high leverage umpiring as we're looking to him to be our guide and lead our narration through this broadcast. Now we get the main view again. Tate Broom, number 25 in Georgia, watches a miss from Strickland. Tate's number 275 nationally out of Sonoraville. Mentioned he's another one of those big 29 catchers for Georgia. Swings through that. It really is an embarrassment of riches for the Peach State. As Xavier Rodriguez told me earlier this summer, in his estimation, nowhere in the country do you get better catchers right now than Georgia. And there's certainly an argument to be had beyond these 29s. You look at Caden Borcherding out of Etowah, Clemson commit in the class as well, or in the state as well. Broom puts that one in play down the left side, and he is going to be aboard. Is he going to have extra bases? Yep, Tate Broom is going to have himself a 2-out double. And that brings up the aforementioned Xavier Rodriguez. Rodriguez, just a ridiculous defensive catcher. We've got him down with 185 pop times. He's told me on the one knee setup he's been down as low as 178. A special player when he's behind the plate, and no slouch when he's got a bat in his hands either. 99.4 EVs for Xavier, 76.5 bat speed. Archer 2029 got a runner in scoring position, 2 down, trying to put Georgia back up. It's a strike to Rodriguez. 6 foot, 211 pounder, primarily plays for pro stock. Gets him to bites, and now 2 strikes here on Rodriguez. Wind starting to pick up here in Emerson. Misses high, loses his hat in the process. I will not use our lost hat demerit system in showcase environments because these aren't their normal hats. They haven't had a chance to break this thing in yet. Rodriguez right up the middle. Broom, is he going to hold it third? Broom is going to take off for home, and he will be in easily. Xavier Rodriguez has got himself a go-ahead RBI single. Has Georgia now up 2-1. So courtesy runner stepping over for Rodriguez. Now to the top of the order, and Brogan Well, they did let Rodriguez run for himself. Looked like he had run off the field and somebody else came over, but Rodriguez showing off the wheels there. He's not a catcher, he's an athlete. He wants to make sure we get that 60 time on him. So Georgia now up 2-1 off the bat of Rodriguez, and Stevens going to try to extend that lead with Rodriguez in scoring position. Georgia getting on the board first in this one via the RBI triple from R.J. Westbrook. Check swing, did he go? He in fact did. Going to give this one a ride, and that's going to be on its way, and that is going to be off the top of the wall. A backtrack and gone moment here. Man, that was absolutely drilled. We're going to roll the inning and let the man make his trip around the bases. He earned this moment. Brogan Stevens goes yard, drives in Xavier Rodriguez, and extends the lead for Georgia. Stevens roped that one, hit off the top of the fence. Georgia's up 3-1 when we come back from the Southeast Super Sophomore Games.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45-minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
This is our brand. It's chips. Subs, of course. Soda. This. That. Sweets. Smiling faces. Green. More green. Ice cream. But first, veggies. How about a meal for one? Or hummus is fun. Time for cleanup? Done. All this goodness. Your life, your brand. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Welcome back. Georgia leading 4-1 now, and an exciting inning for them. Xavier Rodriguez with an RBI single, and then a 2-run home run from Lowndes Brogan Stevens to drive in Rodriguez and extend this lead. Luke Gowdy now on the mound. Luke's got a fastball around 84, curveball 67 to 68. Mentioned his rise over the last year out of Harris County, 7th ranked player in the state. He's number 218 nationally. Asked Luke the most baseball player thing about him, and he said it's his hair. So a lot of players have this hair. He's got the hat provides some natural curl. So I'm sure Luke can provide some hair tips if you're so inclined. Find him on social media. DM him, tweet at him, maybe get some hair tips as well as tips on getting an opening strikeout, as he does in fact there. Alabama seeking a response now, trailing 4-1. Peyton Horbuckle at the plate, Peyton from Pike Road High School, 5'7", 150-pounder. Getting out there in the name of content to get this shot of Luke Gowdy behind the pitcher's mound. Content never rests, as we know here at LakePoint Sports and Prep Baseball. I don't know that I would want to be standing behind the pitcher's mound without any ability to field a ball that might be shooting right at me. Well, I hope we'll see some Matador-like quickness out of him if there's a comebacker. But Hornbuckle's going to be aboard via the walk. Gives us Colt Prime. Colt Prime making the all-name team for us here this summer. Hoover shortstop's got a runner at first. It's a strike from Gowdy. A 4-1 lead for Georgia. That is down the left side, and that is going to be extra bases. Runner going to hold at third, taking off. We're going to have an RBI triple, coasting into third and coasting across the plate, and it's now a 4-2 ball game. So Colt Prime comes through with an RBI triple. Turns this into a 4-2 game. So Mac Howard now, see if he can build on this and drive in Prime and eat into this Georgia lead. It's hard to tell off the bat with our camera angle whether or not that ball was going to be foul, caught, or in play, but clearly in play. And Prime now standing at third and having driven in a run. So just one run driven in this game off of a single. Everything else has been extra bases. R.J. Westbrook, RBI triple. Brogan Stevens, 2-run home run. Caps Burks, RBI double. Colt Prime, RBI triple. See what Guntersville's Mac Howard has in store. Again, got Colt Prime at third. A bit of a delay in play as we waited for the ball to get back into Gowdy. This is the last window of games here for the Southeast Super Sophomore games. Played yesterday at 6, as well as 8:30. Had a 10 a.m. set today. Howard drops that into left field. Oh, the third baseman, had it. He's out, but a run does cross. So the sacrifice ground out from Howard makes it 4-3. Easton Strickland, who has taken over on the mound here for Alabama, stepping in. Now a one-run game. God, he's showing off that swing and miss stuff. Oh, there's a ball on the field from another game, so we'll have a momentary delay here. Would anticipate these two squads, you'll see a number of these players back here next summer for the feature games. And I know talking to these guys who are here this weekend, that is obviously the goal. So many of them played in junior feature games last year, so they got opportunity to get a taste of what that environment's like. And this is just really a precursor for them to get that opportunity. That one is going for a ride. Gonna hold at second. Nope, taken off for third. Another extra base hit. Is he gonna? Thought maybe for a split second there, might be thinking he's gonna go all the way around the bases. So instead, another triple, roll the inning. Georgia leads 4-3 when we come back from the Southeast Super Sophomore Games.
Backed by over 100 years of engine design and manufacturing and a highly skilled dealer network. Yanmar. Yanmar Tractors. Quality. Hardworking. Reliability. Leave no job unfinished. Yanmar. Visit us at www.yanmartractor.com or see your local dealer for details.
Windscreen Factory, more than just windscreen. We're a full-service sports facility contractor. We manufacture windscreen for sports and construction, do fence repair and installation, and fabricate field netting and batting cages. In addition to manufacturing the products, we also install upon request. We make safety padding for backstops, rails, and walls, as well as full-service print shop with logo, branding, and signage capabilities. Please call us for a quote today.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Welcome back. RJ Westbrook, who already has an RBI triple in this game, to lead things off for Georgia. RJ will be followed by Smith Browning and Riley Shumpert. Easton Strickland back out for some more action here for Alabama. Wind starting to pick up here in Emerson. Missed high to Westbrook. So an Alabama triple that ended up being the cause to roll that inning. There have been so many extra base hits in this game. Georgia with two, Westbrook providing one, Brogan Stevens another on that two-run home run, and then Caps Burke, Colt Prime, and Easton Strickland all getting into the act here for Alabama. Big swing and a miss there from Strickland. Hope Christian Academy, 5'11", 160-pounder. Got that wide setup, working quickly. Making Westbrook dance out of his way to miss that baseball. He's going to be aboard via the walk, so we'll get some traffic on the base pass here for Smith Browning from Northwest Whitfield County High, 5'11", 170-pounder. Georgia leading 4-3. Browning puts it in play. Westbrook takes off for third, so now we're going to have it at the corners as the hits keep piling up here for Georgia. So it'll be Riley Schumpert now with runners at the corners. Mount Perrin outfielder watches strike one from Strickland. Georgia took a 1-0 lead in this game off the bat of R.J. Westbrook. Caps Burks responded for Alabama to tie us up, but then a Xavier Rodriguez single and Brogan Stevens home run made Georgia up 4-1. Shortstop has it. The throw back over to first. Did they get him, double him up? They did, so now going to be 2 down. Nice throw from left. Remain with a runner at third. Now with runner at third and 2 down, it's Landry Bowling from Jefferson. Number 165 nationally. And of course, that tells you there's a ball on the field from another game. You need a first baseman. There he is. Count now 1-0 here to Bowling after that check swing on the inside pitch. Today, really the last of our baseball activities here at LakePoint until Labor Day weekend. Start of the fall prep baseball schedule. The Labor Day Challenge will be that weekend, followed by the Prep Baseball Fall Open and the Prep Baseball Cup, which is always so much fun. Not really the biggest event of the fall schedule. Last time in that one that we'll see a number of the high school players until we get into February in the Georgia Dugout Club events. Woo, that one nearly hit the camera. That was a close call. So we're going to let the runner come in off that pass ball. So now it's 5-3. Bases are now clear for Bowling. Bowling gives that one a ride down the left side foul. It's just admiring his work, I guess. Mentioned earlier, Bowling was mic'd up. Can't tell if he's still wearing the mic. Strickland delivers. Fouls that one off. I think Landry's still wearing the microphone. This should be some good stuff from the Jefferson 29. Should be able to find that across the LakePoint social media accounts. Should be up later this week or early next. Bowling puts it in play. Shortstop has it, throws in time. Inning is over. But off that pass ball, Georgia's got a 5-3 lead when we come back from the Southeast Super Sophomore games.
It's time to step up. The time is now. It's time to step up. The time is now. Taking the stage, making a name, flipping the script, changing the game. We're taking the stage, making a name, flipping the script, changing the game. It's time to step up. The time is now. It's time to step up. The time is now. It's time to step up. The time is now.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45-minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
Georgia leading 5-3 as we continue here with the Southeast Super Sophomore games. Alabama and hosts Georgia. Caps Burks leading off the inning here for Alabama. Caps to be followed by Noah Allen and Cole Carroll. Caps with an RBI double. They made this a 1-1 ball game. Georgia has since been in control. Alabama did cut it to 1 run last inning. Colt Prime with an RBI triple, and then Mac Howard with a sac ground out. But Georgia made it 2-run advantage again. Last half an inning, scoring off of a pass ball that nearly took out my camera. This is Luke Gowdy's second inning of work on the mound for Georgia. Burks fouls that off. Burks had a Central Phoenix. Xavier Rodriguez now back behind the plate again. The top-ranked catcher in the country. #1 player in Georgia in the class of 2029. Talking earlier about his just unbelievable skill set behind the plate. Goes down on strike, so Gowdy with an opening strikeout. So far so good with this battery combination. Stanhope Elmore's Noah Allen now stepping in with 1 out. Allen watches an inside strike. We got Cole Carroll, who served as the leadoff hitter in this game for Alabama in the on-deck circle. Just misses. Goes right back inside, makes it strike two, so it counts now, I believe, 1-2. Typically we have our scoreboard up for you throughout this one, showing pitch speed, exit velocity, all that fun stuff, but not operating all of our technology for this weekend. Dribbler, second base has it. That's out number 2 as he shades back into right field. So after the Noah Allen line out, here is Cole Carroll, 31st ranked player in Alabama. Hey, we made our camera switch. And it completely missed the play. But he's going to be aboard as that one goes into right field. So with 2 outs, runner aboard here for Alabama. Tying run now stepping to the plate. It'll be Hampton Love's turn. See if Carroll gives us an opportunity to see that Xavier Rodriguez arm and work here. Again, he said he's been down to 178 behind the plate on the pop time. Arms up to nearly 80 miles an hour on the throwdown. See if Alabama is willing to test X behind the plate. Love pops it up. Everybody's on the run. That is caught. Inning is over. Alabama strands 1. Georgia continues to lead 5-3 when we come back.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our second baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
We got to make sure that we're having the top premier products. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
What do you get when brilliant minds roll up their sleeves? When all-out effort is in lockstep with a thirst for knowledge? You get an owl with a rich history of making history. We're busy blazing trails. We're more than 50,000 strong. Our moment is here. So let's gather up, dig deep, and rise together as owls.
This is our brand. It's chips. Subs, of course. Soda. This. That. Sweets. Smiling faces. Green. More green. Ice cream. But first, veggies. How about a meal for one? Or hummus is fun. Time for cleanup? Done. All this goodness. Your life, your brand. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Georgia leading 5-3 as we continue our coverage of the Southeast Super Sophomore games. Cory McCartney with you, and Jack Green going to lead things off here for Georgia. Jack will be followed by Brody Sapp and Luke Gowdy. Easton Strickland gives him a pitch, and he gives it a ride as that one is on its way into left field, and Jack Green strikes with a leadoff single. Will give us Brody Sapp out of Brunswick, 5'10", 160-pounder. He gives the first pitch a ride. That's going to be down. Runner going to take off for third. Sapp, meanwhile, trailing. He's got himself a double. The extra base hits keep piling up here for Georgia. Leading 5-3. That brings up Gowdy, who has taken over the last couple innings on the mound here for Georgia. So 7th ranked player in the state, 2 runners aboard. In this window, the last of game action here for the Southeast Super Sophomore games. Which will be the last baseball game action that we'll have for nearly a month. Gowdy puts it in play. Shortstop has it, throws. He's out, but a run does cross, so it's now 6-3. So still one aboard here for Chase Webb. Etowah 29, 89th ranked player in Georgia. Just misses on the curveball. Gets him to bite there. Strickland working so fast. Goes back to the curveball, misses. Check swing, holds. Reaches out, puts it in play. Shortstop has it, throws. Out number 2, but another run crosses, now 7-3. So just like Luke Gowdy, Webb with the ground out, but another run does cross. So Georgia's lead now 4 runs. As Grayson Parker steps in. Starts him off with strike 1. Barkler with the dribbler down the first base side, and that goes foul. Parker, 65th ranked player in Georgia out of Central, 6'2", 160-pounder, primary third baseman. Should he get aboard, we'll see Carter Rayleigh. Of course, always the threat of the inning being rolled. After the game, we'll put a bow on this one, announce player of the game, and you'll of course be able to find our player of the game interview across our social media channels. Clubhouse leader at this point feels like it's Brogan Stevens, 2-run home run that drove in Xavier Rodriguez, and talk about rolling an inning. They literally rolled the inning while he was rounding second. So by the time he was at third base, there was nobody on the field. It had to be an odd feeling for Brogan. The only person waiting on him was Xavier Rodriguez at home. Parker absolutely drills that ball. And as you can see there, he's going to make the trip himself. Inning is over. Georgia still leading when we come back. You're watching the Southeast Super Sophomore Games.
Backed by over 100 years of engine design and manufacturing and a highly skilled dealer network. Yanmar. Yanmar Tractors. Quality. Hardworking. Reliability. Leave no job unfinished. Yanmar.
That's ball game, as you can see. We thought we might be playing one more half of an inning and give Alabama another turn at the plate, but the game is over. Alabama in Georgia. Georgia gets out of here. Now you get to watch the complete teardown here as David Sharp and Hudson Graham. I thought they were going to start taking down the net already, but a big win for Georgia. Just extra base hit after extra base hit in this one. Saw some big-time performances in this game. Started off with R.J. Westbrook with the RBI triple and just went on and on for them, delivering the runs off the extra base hits, including that Brogan Stevens 2-run home run. So a lot to like as these 2029s put the finishing stamp on their summers and setting the stage for the opportunity for them to next year get that chance to be in the future games. August 1st was yesterday, so the guys who we just saw last week in the 26 future games, coaches can come calling right now, and these guys you watch taking this group shot here at home plate, hoping that 1 year from now they'll be in that exact same position. Really impressive performance here by Georgia in this one. We'll watch the guys take their group picture. Hoping somebody lays across the front like a, you know, like the good cheerleading shots. Let's get the whole thing in here. Nobody wants to be in the front. Everybody tries. There you go. You got to get down, buddy. There, yep, Landry Bowling's going to get down. So there we go. Now everyone's assumed their positions. Tucker working the camera back there. He's got it. Everybody's good to go. Georgia gets out of here with a win. So turn our attention to player of the game in this one. I mentioned R.J. Westbrook leading things off with an RBI triple for Georgia, and then Xavier Rodriguez an RBI single. But Brogan Stevens, that 2-run home run off the top of the wall. They would also get a Brody Sapp double, and Gowdy and Webb both getting sacrifice ground outs. But Georgia, a dominating win, the big moment in this one coming off the bat of Brogan Stevens. So Brogan Stevens, congratulations. Our player of the game, you'll be able to find our interview with Brogan across all of our social media channels. And I mentioned players turning this opportunity into the future games. Hunter Elmore for Alabama last summer did the exact same thing. A rocket was strapped to Elmore. Now the #1 player in the Yellowhammer State was here last week for the future games, and you know coaches are going to come calling for this guy, one of the top corner infielders in the country. Let's check our conversation out here with Hunter Elmore as we put a cap on our coverage of the Southeast Super Sophomore Games with a guy who last year did that and turned it into the future games. I am now joined by Hunter Elmore, top-ranked player in the state of Alabama here at the 2026 Future Games. Hunter, man, appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
What an absolute summer for you. You are named Prep Baseball Alabama's Player of the Year, newly minted #1 player in the state of Alabama, and then you come out here on workout day for the Future Games and put on a show. What have these last few months been like for you?
It's like a fever dream. It's so sick, and just trying to enjoy it. It's the main thing for me right now.
You were the #3 player in the Yellowhammer State in January of 2025, now #1. What's been the biggest change in you as a player in that time period?
My body for sure. Just really getting locked in the weight room, locking in on my nutrition, just focusing on the major things just to change my body and just not pigeonhole for first, just getting out.
Was that a you decision, or did you see things that told you like, I need to make this a priority?
I've seen things, but then I also just to better myself, just to have a healthier, just like be healthier, just I want to be more lean and just like more athletic, just to play the positions that I can, just like anywhere I can play.
Yeah, talking to David Sharp, he said this guy's not just this guy is a corner infielder now. This is no longer a first baseman. How much did you want that? And you talk about not being pigeonholed, but to kind of have a bigger scope of who you are as a player.
It just allows me to like have more chances in the lineup, like at the next level, and just like any type of level, just being able to play anywhere. That can also help, just like getting playing time.
You had EVs of 100.5 back in June. You had a 6.9960 back in June. You go to workout day this week. You go 102.3 on the EV, and you ran a 6.9960. Did you have goals coming in workout-wise?
I did. The main goal was to get a sub 760. Yeah. That's what I've been telling one of my school ball coaches, and I was like, I got it, and I was like, I was hyped. I was so hyped, and just I wanted a 105 on the EV, but I know getting even better than 100.5 is definitely good.
Well, unfortunately, now you might be viewed as a pinch runner if you're a guy that's running the
I got hosed last night.
Yeah. Did you really? Yeah. We don't need to tell anybody about that. You were at Super Sophomore Games last summer. How much did you want this opportunity to be back here for future games? Obviously, you're well aware of what this stage provides, but what's the drive for the player to go from Super Sophomore Games to being here for future games?
Just being on the biggest stage that I can possibly be on, just to showcase my talents and just show what I can do against really good competition. That's the main thing. Just I want to play against really good people.
I feel like Alabama baseball has just been on this trajectory. Obviously, we just saw Rocco Maniscalco. He classes up. He ends up being a draft pick. What do you feel like the state of high school baseball is in Alabama?
It's definitely on the up. That's for sure. And just like the younger kids coming in, like we got a 29 that throws 95. So I mean,
wow.
The younger kids are really starting to evolve and just become really good baseball players.
You're talking Tristan Blaylock? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kid is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I have a feeling we'll see him for sure at future games as well. So take me aside the development of you. We've seen these numbers tick up. What's the next piece for you? Like, what is it? Something at the plate? Is it the ability to to deal with different pitches? Is it going gap to gap? What is that next piece?
It's really just keeping my approach like mature and just keeping it up with the game and just evolving and just to keep it at the top. Just like being a mature baseball player with a great approach will really help me in the box and just hitting any type of pitching that I can.
And you've got to go. I mean, I've seen that impact bat, lives on the barrel, a mature approach, and that's been the read on you for years. That's not just that's not a new thing. What do you kind of credit that to, kind of having that maturity and that ability to slow down the internal clock at the plate?
My hitting guy, Casey, he really helps me with that. And I like myself too, but I like to do it myself. But just keeping myself calm, knowing that I don't have to do too much of the box because I can already hit the ball far. It's just understanding that, and I just go out there. And
do you have a routine that you go through when you step in? Is it something mentally? Is it something you tell yourself? Do you have mantras? What's the process to stay calm in those situations?
Deep breaths, just slowing everything down, just control the controllables and just ask God to help me.
I love that. You talk about you can only control what you can control. As I mentioned, and the trajectory for you has been real. And now we get to do something that's a whole lot of fun. We're gonna play random questions here with Hunter Elmore.
Oh God.
Number 7, what's the worst haircut trend in baseball?
Oh, probably the leopard print buzz cut.
Yeah?
That's awful. Some people do it for high school baseball. Yeah. They'll bleach their heads and buzz it, and that is not it.
Did you're not on board with bleaching?
I did highlights. I cannot.
See, I think that's the much better play because at least if that you can cut it out and you're not you're summered. Because the worst is when these kids they play the whole summer with the blonde hair and they wait for it to grow out.
It's awful.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we're on the same page there. All right, number 13, and I want to say it says what's the best feeling in baseball, and it don't say winning because that's the easy one.
Okay.
Outside of winning, what's the best feeling in baseball?
For me, it was definitely when we won the state championship freshman year. It's just it just builds up for 2 months of just long, grueling weeks of baseball. And it just all comes down to one game. And then when you win it in that dog pile, you're suffocating on the bottom.
You were at the bottom?
I was at the bottom. It was so worth it.
Next time, you're not going to be at the bottom. You let everybody else and you
and I can jump in on top.
That's right. All right, last one, number 27. Ooh, this is good. If MLB players had like WWE style entrances, who would have the best one? Now, we've already seen Mason Miller's kind of got something along that with his, corn entrance.
Probably like a Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah.
He's the big dude.
Yeah.
I think he would have some heavy metal, just like bone crushing type music.
Yeah, I like that. He'd probably like Hulk Hogan rip his shirt off and all that stuff too. Yeah, I think he would legit do it. Hunter Elmore, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. There you have it, Hunter Elmore, a guy who absolutely rode the momentum of the Southeast Super Sophomore Games into a gigantic high school season, a big summer, and the feature games as well. Wishing all the best to Hunter Elmore as he looks at the next step in his baseball career. So we're going to put a cap on this. Covers of this year's Southeast Super Sophomore Games. Georgia getting out of here with a win over Alabama in Lowndes. Brogan Stevens is our player of the game in this one. Hit a 2-run home run that hit the top of the fence. You'll be able to, again, catch our interview with Brogan across all of our social media channels. And we appreciate everybody joining us since our coverage began way back in the spring here for this travel season. It had some high school stuff sprinkled in there, but been so much fun to bring you all of our coverage all summer long. So if you missed any of it, of course, you can always go back and find all of our stuff. It's available for free on Facebook, X, and YouTube. And any of the action here at LakePoint Sports, you can find all that via LakePoint Live, powered by Aware TV and Pixelot. So until next time, for producer Maddie Bullock, I'm Cory McCartney. And for now, we're signing off from LakePoint Sports.